MotorWeek is made possible by Lucas Oil, TireRack.com, and RockAuto.com.
When it comes to the luxury SUV segment, there are plenty of capable contenders, but Land Rover has been in the game for more than 5 decades with their Range Rover series, and all that experience has culminated once more into an all-new flagship, the 2022 Range Rover. We flew out to Sonoma, California, where we were paired off with a P530 First Edition. Our demo model starts just below $170,000, but we'll talk MSRP later. For now, let's talk powertrain. Currently, there are 2 engines available to power the standard all-wheel drive system, including a hybrid electric inline-6 engine. However, you can bore that out to 4.4 liters with the V8, twin-turboed to put down 523 horses and 553 pound-feet of torque. That's what we spent most of our drive time in, and it was certainly time well spent. Utilizing the automaker's all-new MLA Flex architecture and still available in either a standard short or optional long wheelbase model, the new Range Rover can be equipped as a 2-row 4 or 5-seater. And long wheelbase models can be configured as the all-new 3-row 7-seater. That third row offers 34 inches of legroom and just enough headroom for me to squeeze in. Coming in at 6'2", I wasn't necessarily the ideal candidate for rear occupancy, but I still managed to fit, comfortable enough for a short ride at least. No matter which seating configuration is up for grabs, the new Range Rover is aiming for next level elegance. The liberal use of soft materials across all major touchpoints sends that message home before a single mile is tacked on the odometer. But even once you hit the road, the comfort remains. The vehicle, albeit a little bouncy, absorbed the bumps and waves of the northern PCH and had little difficulty cruising through the redwood giants. And the open greenhouse meant not a single sight was left unseen. Yes, the interior is as posh and as plush as one would imagine, but the garments of a luxury SUV too often cover up the Range Rover's rugged design and adventurous spirit. That's exactly why we went on, not one, but 2 off-roading demos.
You know, I can't say I'm too surprised by the new Range Rover's adeptness when it comes to off-road patrols, but when you look at it, really when you sit inside of one, you kind of think to yourself, you know, do I really want to take such a nice car off-road, through the mud, through the gravel? Well, after the couple of little off-road sessions we've done, it's proven once again that it lives up to the pedigree, and I mean, you see this smile? I don't feel bad about it.
That smile of mine was spurred by the forethought of Range Rover engineers, throwing in adjustable air suspension, off-road driving modes, trail cameras, and standard all-wheel turning. It's down for the rough and tumble, but once it's all cleaned up, it's hard to imagine doing it again. That's how good the new Range Rover, like many before it, is at getting into the thick of it by day and then gussying up to blend back into the premium lifestyle by night. Despite its eagerness to kick rocks, it's important to remember that the new Range Rover very much remains a part of the premium segment. As such, prospective buyers should expect to pay a starting price of around $104,000. After that down payment, you may think twice about hitting the trails, but after our excursion in the new Range Rover, I can't help but think of how much of a shame that ultimately is. At the end of the day, we've only scratched the surface of the 2022 Land Rover Range Rover, and we can't wait to share even more about it right here on MotorWeek.